If you were a 2000s kid like myself, then you would remember one late night while you were on your TV trying to find something exciting and new to watch before you fell asleep, you stumbled across something different, something that would gain worldwide attention and start spreading and growing, and it unsettled you a lot, which was the paranormal side of television. This genre of television first came around the 2000s when MTV released their Fear television show. This pioneered a whole lot of paranormal television, which one of them was in 2004's Ghost Hunters. Now, I was born in 2003, so I don't remember a whole lot of it growing up, but I do remember other shows like Ghost Adventures and Destination Truth. Now, I know a lot of people were a fan of Ghost Adventures. I know Zach Bagans probably influenced a lot of people's taste later on in life, but I was more of a Nick and Aaron fan. Now, I would say the early 2000s to around mid 2012 was the golden era of a lot of this television. It was new, it was different, and it showed the paranormal side of things and traveling to all these different places, and it just had a very weird feeling to it. I mean, look at Ghost Adventures. I was terrified of their intro as a kid, but this new genre, it made us question the paranormal, the afterlife, and you could spiral into some pretty interesting debates or questions if you thought long and hard enough. With the golden era making its way through television, this opened up a whole lot of different shows trying to be better, trying to get the best evidence, trying to be unique and catch our attentions during this time, which some of them I'm very fond of, and some even branched out to different types of paranormal, such as UFOs and cryptids and Bigfoot, which also, yeah, it gained my attention. But this grand idea, or this grand show off of the paranormal, kind of over the years have gotten dramatized, and that kind of killed it for a lot of shows, because it being dramatized and very predictable, it just lost a lot of people's interest. I know that Ghost Adventures has failed for this because at some point Zach Bagans got possessed in his show like every episode, and you could just predict that, and it just got very boring. Now, I hold these shows dear to my heart. I did grow up with these shows, and it kind of influenced me in a lot of weird ways, but with the sudden decline, I would say after 2012 to now, a lot of paranormal shows have disappeared, were abandoned, or just kind of still continuing, but a lot of people's lost interest. I mean, Ghost Adventures is on like what, their 30th season. They're still going strong, kind of. But with this whole idea of traveling to place and exploring the paranormal, you pretty much come up to a dead end because you've traveled to all the places. You've done all of the stuff that you could do with this paranormal genre. So what's next for these people? And what I've noticed growing in the background and kind of making its way into the forefront is YouTube. Now, YouTube is a very odd platform when you think about it, especially when it first started gaining traction in 2012 to 2016 was its prime era, as some people would say, its golden stage. But if you wanted to look for something unsettling and weird and gross, or something paranormal, well, if you looked at YouTube in the early stages of it, you could find these videos due to it being a Wild West at the time, where a lot of people wasn't really watching what was going on or didn't really know what was going on, and it wasn't monitored like it's supposed to be or like it is now. So kid me was looking at some very unsettling videos, and yeah, that's how it influenced me. Now, yes, there are going to be some paranormal shows that pop up, I hope, for years to come. But with this ever-growing platforms that we use, trends, and our attention spans change, it seems like paranormal shows are just getting left behind, sadly. And a lot of TV shows or networks do favor certain shows that do really well with views, and it's just with the times, and it's becoming more streamed, and it's just changing, and it's very hard to keep up with the same idea over and over and over again for years, and it's just getting left behind. Now, due to YouTube growing and getting bigger as the day goes by, over the years, a lot of people have climbed and jumped to the idea of being a YouTuber. I mean, look at me. I'm sitting here doing a video. But I haven't checked a whole lot of the paranormal side of it. I remember, yes, back then as a kid, I would look at all these unsettling videos. But in recent years, where some people have moved the dramatized idea onto YouTube, it kind of just lost my interest. Now, you will get some people that are being genuine with their work, but others where, you know, you get a mass following with the more exciting videos you do or getting a lot of people's attentions, of course they're gonna do the dramatized version, and that's what's slowly killing paranormal shows. It loses its authentic nature over time due to favoring YouTube's way of doing content. Now, I wish everything would be the same. I know kid me would want stuff to stay the same, but it doesn't. Things change and evolve over time, especially what you watch. As you grow, you begin to look at different stuff and watch different stuff and just grow your own personal opinions about stuff and what you like in general. I still love the paranormal. I love cryptids. I love all things horror, but I've noticed a recent decline over the years with paranormal television because people are it's an old thing that people just used to watch, and now they're moving on to the next thing, which, yes, there's going to be more stuff dedicated to the unnatural and supernatural and all this stuff, but I feel like YouTube is going to be the forefront of that, and that's going to be the new way of watching entertainment. It pretty much has been for 10 years at this point, and that's just a little sad. It breaks kids' me heart. It really does. But hopefully we find something a little bit exciting in that, and just hopefully we get back to that golden era, but probably won't. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. I kind of wanted to ramble on about the recent decline that I've noticed. Hopefully I get better at doing these videos because my eyes are moving everywhere. I'm not as structured. I did have a script, but I just couldn't follow it. So I just figured, hey, let me just sit down, ramble to you all about the paranormal. Now, this YouTube channel, I wanted to do YouTube for a long time, but I didn't really know what, and I love the weird, the strange, horror movies, paranormal, cryptids. So I thought, why don't I just make a YouTube about that, see where it goes. Hopefully I'll get better with video making and talking, but hopefully for future videos I'll be able to explore abandoned places and get to talk to you more and go to haunted places. We're amateur at best, very amateur, so hopefully you like that. But if you want to stay and watch this channel develop into something, then stay. I'll be glad that you stuck around. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully this one is decent enough for you to watch, something to do while you do dishes or something. That's what I normally do with YouTube. So I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks, guys.